Right, good evening guys, welcome back to the channel, thanks for being here. Unfortunately, Drunktopian's unable to do the introduction for this douchebag tonight because he's feeling a little bit fragile after last night's exploits. So it's just going to have to be me, Dripodigy, from over at the NFA show. If you're not familiar with my work, I'll link one of my videos down below so you can get an idea of the quality content we put out daily. Like, for example, the douchebag of the week. This Upton cunt crypto is douchebag of the year, in my opinion. But anyway, he's not even worth talking about. So yeah, over the NFA show, we're real drip maxis. We like to vape. We like to eat steak. We're real alpha males, and we're just full on drip maxis. We love everything about the protocol and won't hear a bad word said about it. So we'll let this dickhead get on with his video shortly. But first of all, let me tell you what I've been up to today, I'm supposed to be meeting up with a few buddies of mine from the Crypto Collective. Plus, that will also include who's it going to be? Ray, the DeFi warlord, my financial advisor, Kenny Ken, over the Crypto Kings, and of course my boy Stunner Breezy, all drip maxis. And we're going to meet up, we're going to have a barbecue and talk about drip and talk about the ecosystem. So anyway, I'd headed over to the mall earlier to get some biltong, to get some steak for the barbecue, and while I was in the queue I noticed these three chicks checking me out. I don't know if it was my big tits or if it was the drip jacket that Kenny Ken got for me, but they couldn't take their eyes off me. And one thing led to another, and we got talking. It was clear they were all keen. They were attracted to me because of my outfit and my breasts. But they asked me, they said, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" And I told them, "Sweetheart, I'm a drip maxi." Let's just put it this way. They were dripping themselves, if you know what I'm saying. Alright? Anyway, one thing led to another. The chat's going really, really well. And next thing you know, this soy boy comes and pushes in front of me. I mean, can you imagine a fucking soy boy in a butcher's where you buy steak and biltong and bacon? Not fucking sausages though, we don't like sausages. So I turned around to this guy and I said, "Hey douchebag, what the fuck do you think you're doing?" Believe me, the second I used the word douchebag, these three ladies dragged me out of the butcher's, and I don't even want to say what happened. Needless to say, it was a very pleasant experience. Even for an alpha male like myself, I was surprised, but the power of that word douchebag and the drip jacket, it is unmatched, believe me. Right, that's that bollocks out of the way. So let's have a look at my faucet. I've just compounded not long ago. I've got 17,000 drip. I'm 48 days away from max payout. Let's look at that in dollar terms. $2,100 was worth $4,500 a 2 weeks ago, but we've seen a steep decline in price, so things ain't going great. As you all saw, I played drip drop draw yesterday just to show I'm a real team player and I'm doing my bit for the ecosystem. Supposedly Ray's going to do a 70,000 drip sacrifice. If I've got that right, I've probably got it wrong. So there could be some big prizes up for grabs, and everyone's expecting that to make the price pump. Will that happen? God only knows, because I seem to recall that I was going through some of the titles of Kenneth's videos, and he was assuring us of a 30 to 50% increase upon the launch of drip drop draw. He later said after round 13 that we'd see a significant pump. Drunktopian, he was also saying that this was going to be the thing that saved drip. Ray's been saying the same thing. It's going to make drip go up, God knows how high. All the maxis have been saying it. Even this guy here, this Dripodigy, he was saying, "Look, Forex is going to save us with drip drop draw. It's coming, baby." Watch the video down below, you'll see what I was saying. I was telling you, buy now or cry later. So yeah, everyone is expecting that to happen, and now they've changed the tune, and what they're saying is, no, it's not about price. What it's doing, it's filling the tax vault. The tax vault's getting filled up. We're not minting anymore. Look, the tax vault looks great. But me personally, I'm more interested in price action, and you can see here we're down 11 cents on TradingView. Me having called a 15-cent strip since January and been called a twat and all manner of things. People have even insulted my autistic son because of that. I've been proven to be right. So for those of you who did say those evil things to me, fuck you. Not the fact that I was right, but the fact you said those things. But yeah, price continues to climb. We're in price discovery. Everything looks bad on the chart. Negative momentum, signal line and MACD line have crossed to the downside. Prices below the 50 and 100 both sloping down, so nothing looks even remotely pretty on that chart, other than you could make a slight case for a bullish divergence between this low here and this low here, but that ain't going to play out because everything's going downwards. So will this big sacrifice that Ray or whoever's making make any difference? I doubt it. I would expect more people would use it as exit liquidity, or price will continue to fall. I really don't know. How long's a piece of string? I don't want the project to fail, despite what people think of me and people think of my content. Whatever you want, if you want to call it content, it's just a load of bollocks as far as I'm concerned. It's just something I do to amuse myself. Things don't look very pretty. Let's compare the crypto market to how Drip's looking. So we've got $1.16 trillion market cap. We're down 0.07% over the last 24 hours, so a very flat day. Bitcoin dominance 48.8%, still trading at $29,000. 24-hour trading volume of $32.75 billion. Interestingly enough, that's up 65.76%. I'm not sure what will be driving that. As for the biggest rises of the last 24 hours, Bitcoin Cash up nearly 7%. I was checking the Fear and Greed index earlier, and it was at neutral. So yeah, is it a time to buy? I'm not sure. Let me go through the top 10 again. I'm not a financial advisor, never have been, never will be, but XRP is back 13%, so that's like, to me, that's a buying opportunity. Again, for Cardano, Solana, take your pick out the top 10 or anything that you believe in. I'm a big VeChain holder. I've got some XLM, HBAR and the like. I'm going to check the price of them. HBAR's up on the week, so that's one of my major holdings. That's got a few decent partnerships and whatnot, but we're here to talk about Drip, not actual things with real world utility. Biggest risers, I think I said Bitcoin Cash, and other than that, it's a fairly flat day, so not much really going on in the crypto market. Let's look for Drip. Woo! What's going on, guys? It's your boy Drip Network price decline, baby, coming to you live with another one. Another 13% decline, baby. So you can see we're down 13.5% today, but don't worry, you're still getting your 1% a day. The protocol's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. That's what people will continue to tell you. You know, the contract's immutable. It is what it is. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. So, you know, you can't fault the project, even though it's down 13 and nearly 15%. You still get your 1% today. So let's go through some of the comments. I said DDD would be a pump and dump, but I didn't expect the dump to be so weak or this much dumping. Drippers call this cleansing, while Scrambled Name calls for more and more, and other drippers are getting ready for war by planning another sacrifice to save their leaky bags. It's amusing to watch as liquidity dries up. The Drip BUSD pool is down to only $573,000 each. Liquid Drip is coming down, but it will take at least several weeks to eliminate most of it. Yeah, I think we're down 99.3%. Drip people love to say things like it can only go up from here with no logical reasoning behind it. Right now we're in a bear market, so like this is a downward trajectory and will continue to 10 cents and then down to 0.001. Yeah, even a bull market, I don't think it's going to turn this round. I say that with heavy heart, because I really want us to succeed, not for my benefit, but for people that have invested. You know, I'm not talking about people that have got massive teams, because they've probably done all right over it. They've got their referral awards. It's all about onboarding and team building. You've got to be a good team leader, eh? You know, I've got no team. I'm a lone wolf in this. That's why a lot of people dislike me. But I've got the right. I've invested $5,000 into this. I've got the right to speak mine. If you don't like it, you can just dislike the video. You don't have to watch. I'm not forcing you. No gun to your head. Thankfully, I was claimed for the fast more 4 months. Well, you're pretty shrewd to do that. Smart thinking. Did I reply to him? Don't even remember doing that. No, Mort. Sorry. Fucking hell. Sounded like a bit like Drunktopian there, eh? Like I don't remember what I was doing. But he's busy with his burger van, eh? And his beer fried chips. Get in now before it moons. You just wait and see. Any minute now. Drip is king. Yeah, exactly. That's what people are saying. They're just really clutching at straws now. I don't know. I mean, I hope I'm wrong when this thing does turn around. I don't know. Another day, another 10% loss, but hey, it's still paying 1% a day. Drip, it's a lifestyle, baby. It is just like so repetitive. And like I said, I need to do like a Crypto Kings template for how he makes his videos. Drip taking a beating from massive sell-offs, still standing. There will be more massive sells because plenty were waiting to dump. Now we are recovery and remove around 500k of liquid debt. Drip every day. As the saying goes, it can only go up from here. There you go. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research. Why can it only go up? Why can it only go up? Look at the chart, mate. Look at the chart. What's it doing? Go out to the weekly. How can it only go up? When's it ever gone up? Apart from nearly 2 years ago, when has it ever gone up? It's like, come on, man. Open your eyes. I mean, it's I'm sitting here like I've got an investment in this, but you guys need to just be honest with yourselves and say, oh fuck, this isn't working. And I'm not blaming anyone. I know these people, like I call him Drunktopian, but I know Lee's trying hard to make this thing work. I know people are doing a lot of work, and I honestly believe that Lee is probably genuinely out for other people's interests. I don't especially like the bloke, but I think Ray's like a shady character, and he's like rinsing people. Stunner, I don't know too much about. Fud Farm rinsed people for a load of money. That scumbag Pelton, he rinsed people for a load of money. But I think Lee has got good intentions, and I think he's getting very frustrated with what's happening, and he spends most of the time defending himself. I'm probably not helping by taking the piss out of him, but I hope he takes it in good spirit, because, well, whatever, who gives a fuck? It's just fucking YouTube. It ain't real life, is it? Pull the plug. Nothing much really there. Let's have a look what people are saying on crypto. So, Crypto Kings, what are you saying, son? Probably not much. Easy money right here. If you know, you know. He's got 3,145 pigs. I don't know what sort of pigs he's talking about, but I just fear for the worst for him with this. Great thing is once easy to maintain a share of the pool. I don't know, man. I hope he's very young. I just hope this does work out for him, because he's putting a lot of money into it. I don't know, I take the piss calling him a financial advisor and that, but you know, I know he's down a lot of money. He made a lot of money on drip, and now he must be down bad. Like, I know he was buying $100, $50. Now I think it's like $25 per pig. It ain't a pretty position to be in. So I really hope he's going to make some money out of it, because it's... Luckily, he's young enough to recover from it, but it ain't looking good, bruv. It's not looking good at all. Just some retweet. This is my favourite. They call me the Prophet. For someone that's continually wrong. I had to give that a little like. Who else is there that's following this guy? Ray, the DeFi warlord. Really awesome to see. DDD really is fun. Not much from Ray. Bullish. Shout out to the squad out there. Mighty leader. Can't remember what else he says. Shout out to the squad. What's Stunner? It's your boy, baby. Stunner Breathy coming to you live. I'm a passive income enthusiast. We've got a backup channel. I need to check that out. Whelp Yawl's crypto hero hath spoken. So I'm running out of things to say. Shall we check the sells and the buys? Let's go and have a little peek over here. See what's been going on deck screen. This always takes an hour to load, so talk amongst yourselves, you know, if you're at the barbecue with the Crypto Collective and the boys. So let's just go to the buys and the sells. Predominantly sells. A few small buys. It's not really a pretty picture, is it? Buy volume $244, sell volume $42,000. It's just not. I take no pleasure in it. And, you know, I mean, you might think I'm loving this, but you know, I'm an investor, so obviously I want it to succeed. Me making these videos make me no money. It's not something I'm doing for financial gain. I've got referral links for Coinbase, which if anyone used, I'd get about £7. So it's not like I'm making any money out of this whatsoever. But yeah, it's just sad to see what's happened to this project, and the people that refuse to speak up against it. Anyone does speak up against it gets shut down. Like, for example, people slag him off. They have a go at there's two people that get it in the back that I don't think is really fair. One of them is I forget his name now, DeFi Strategy, because he built up a big team. He made like a load of videos saying how bullish he was on drip, but then he's changed his name and gone his own separate way. I don't blame him for what he's done. He's a nice guy, you know what I mean? Maybe he's got other plans, he wants other things to do. And the other guy, Drip Coach, he's built up a big team, and people hate on him because he does genuine research. Me, I just skim over the surface. Like, if I had time, I would do some genuine research and look into the buys and sells more, you know, more in depth, like, and look at things properly. But this tells me all I need to know. If you look on the 4-hourly, it's not even going to be a couple of green candles on the 4-hourly on the 3rd of August. So it's an ugly chart. Drip, drop, draw. Supposedly was supposed to send the price parabolic. If you look at some videos from people like Crypto Kings, Drunktopian, Bartertown, Stunner, they were all saying that this was going to be the saviour. Now that's not happened, and the price has plummeted. They're saying, oh, don't worry, drip, drop, draw is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. So the narrative has changed somewhat. in that they're saying, oh well, the tax vault is filling up, which is true. That's, which isn't a bad thing by any means, and maybe it's a patience game. Maybe this will sort it all out, but at the moment it's just not looking big. And for people to say, oh, you need a bit of patience, I think people have been very patient with this for the last 18 months, watching their investments steadily decline. 13 cents on the DEX, 11 cents on the coin market cap, and Christ, I can't even think, trading view. So I played drip drop draw yesterday, so you can't say I'm not doing my bit. I did my bit. Well, I said I did it. Oh God, someone help me out with it. How'd you like that, boy? So that was me playing drip drop draw. Yes, I didn't win anything. I bet all my lovers and haters out there are absolutely devastated I didn't win, but whatever. It went into my faucet. So what am I away again? 48 days from max wallet. What am I going to do when I get to max wallet? I've absolutely no idea. When you get into this, you think you're going to be earning thousands of dollars a day, but obviously it hasn't worked out that way. So it's a laugh or cry situation. Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to go down like the ship, like the Titanic. I'll go down with all hands on board, whatever. If it goes to zero, fuck it. What do I care? I've lost $5,000. You know what I mean? I ain't going to say how much money I make in a year from my other businesses, but it's a pittance. It's not really of that much significance to me, but I know there are people that have oh look, 666, the number of the beast. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe we're about to turn around. Some people have invested a lot of money into this. I know there was people talking about mortgaging their houses and selling things they own to get into this when they were all-time highs, and they're the people I worry about and speak up for, because when people get really emotional about money, and you can see that in some people's content, the way they speak. But I am going to link this what's his name, Dripodigy video down below, so you can see the quality of content he's putting out and why he's in that perfect position to be dishing out douchebag of the week awards, because his content is top quality. He's a alpha male. You want to see the guy suck on a vape. There's nothing more manly or alpha than sucking on a vape. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up for now. I think I've talked enough shit, so I wish you all a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, because it's really important to me. Actually, I do like the comments. I do enjoy reading through those. Thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.